Alright traders, in this short video I am going to show you how to start your analysis as a technical trader. So I'm a swing trader. I will start my analysis from the weekly chart, which is based on the reference of top-down analysis. If you're a day trader, you start from the day chart. If you're a scalper, you start from the 4-hour chart. If you're a position trader, you start from the monthly chart. So as a swing trader, the first thing I want to do before I implement any trading concept is to mark my major support and resistance, because these are the boundaries where price have the chances to reverse or to break out, or where there is a massive liquidity in the market. So the first thing I have to do is I switch my chart to the weekly chart, which is my primary key time frame of analysis as a swing trader. And I mark the peak of the market, and I mark series of highs all the way down. I mark lows, and I move to the day chart. On the day chart, I have price rallying up on the chart of gold. Mind you, we are using the chart of gold, and I have a rejection, series of rejections right here. I can mark this as a breakout structure, also as a new support for price. And I have another rejections at this level, which is a breakout structure. I can mark this level as a support. So now I'm done marking major key level resistance and support on this chart, which is the chart of gold. Now I can navigate to the, before I navigate to the 4-hour chart, I still have to mark some rising trend, which are the structure of this market. You can see the way I mark my trend line. I mark from the right hand side to the left side, just to keep track of the trend in this market, which is showing us an uptrend market structure. So I have that, and I have some minor level I can mark. The level here is a minor structure, so I can mark this high. But this time around, I'm going to change the color to black to let me know, okay, there is a minor structure, not as important or as strong as the peak of this market. So the difference between my black and the orange color is the orange is for major level and the black are for minor levels. So minor levels are not as stronger as the major level. So now we move to the 4-hour chart. Down the 4-hour chart, this is what I have. So on the 4-hour chart, I can adjust my key level a little bit, and on the 4-hour chart I start looking out for liquid zones and some volume momentum candlestick, which some traders call FVG, order block, whatever you prefer to call them. So I use the 4-hour chart for some of this level. So I can see a level here which we can mark as an order zone or a strong momentum zone. So we can mark this level right here. Okay, so I mark that level. It's a nice order zone. If I zoom in, you are going to see that. You can see that. So it means when price bounces to this level, there is a strong reason for price to have a reaction, and at this level here, there is a strong reason for price to have reactions, because it's a major support for price. And we have another level right here, which is kind of we have a bearish order zones right here as well. We can mark this level. It's a fresh zone, so which means if price should come right here, we should be seeing a massive reactions. Right now I mark that level. So we have a minor support here, which led into breakout structure. So I can just mark this level here as an origin. An origin means a swing level which led to a breakout structure. So this level, it's an origin. So we look out for the origin. This is the origin, and we have a breakout structure. This high here, which gave us a higher high. So higher high here, we have a higher high, right? Some prefer to call it breakout structure, but if you want to call it higher high, that is break to the upside, but let's just tag it as a breakout structure, right? Breakout structure. And we are seeing an uptrend market structure based on the 4-hour market structure. So if the 4-hour is telling us uptrend market structure, then it means whatever we want to do, maybe on the 1-hour 15-minute chart, we should be looking out to continue the trend. So basically what we are having right here is just a pullback from this higher low. We use our Fibo to the recent higher high, and you can see the 0.8 acted as a demand level. So that was what we had right here. So we can move all the way to the 1-hour chart and see how price reacted. So this is the 1-hour chart. We can see on the 1-hour chart we had a low high down, and we have another lower low created, and we have a low high, and then this low high gave us a higher low. So we can mark this level right here before the higher low as an internal low high, because we actually thought the market is going to continue all the way down. Low high, so this is our low high, it's an internal low high. So right here we got our higher low, first higher low, because it's higher than this lower low, so we can tag it right as a first higher low. So we have our higher low right here. Now what we are having right here is price is showing us, okay, this market is about reversing, but we do not know, maybe this was gonna be our higher low right here. We don't know. So let's check the 15-minute chart. Maybe we can see early switch of market structure on the 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, we actually did got some low highs here, and the low highs, lower low, low highs, higher lows. So let's mark this level, but this time around these levels is gonna be on the smallest time frame. So I wouldn't want this to show on the higher time frame so that it won't make this chart look dirty. So this is a low high. I'm just gonna put it on this time frame and below, interval and below. So as you can see right here, we have a low highs, and we have another low high here. So let's just copy this and put it right here again. We have another low high here. So we have our higher low at this section. So let's tag it here. We have our higher low, first higher low in this time frame. So these are for traders who use the 15-minute chart. We have higher low. We are going to put this on the interval and below. Now we have higher low showing us possible push to break above this low high. We broke above the first low high, and for a market to start showing us it's going to reverse, it has to successfully take out two low highs if it's going to buy. So we took out this first low high, took out the second low high. You can see we went up, and once we took out this first low high and second low high, we can call this level right here as a change of structure, because market is now going up, showing us, oh, we are now having new higher highs. So we are going to tag this level right here as our choke. Our choke, we tag it as our choke on the 15-minute chart. So we are going to have this on interval and below, because we don't want our higher time frame to look dirty. So now we know we are in an uptrend market structure. So from this lower low to this peak of low high, which is the highest point on the 15-minute chart before we had a pushback. So our Fibonacci showed us that the 0.6 acted as a demand for those who wanted to buy. You can see that, and technically this was our confirmation bar. I actually saw this action right here, but I don't want to use a 15-minute chart, because I was actually waiting for price to push back to the premium level, because we are talking about gold. So I'm always looking for the better entry level on gold, and then as well I have another order block at this level, or momentum bar on the 15-minute chart, which I tag right here, which intersects the 0.8 level, which I call my premium level, right? So I was actually looking for, because this other block was what gave us a break of structure of this low high, another break of structure of the low high, and then led to change of character all the way up. So I was waiting for price to push back into this zone here, which market didn't. So we are going to make this Fibonacci to stick to the 15-minute chart, so we can have a clean chart on the higher time frame. Now, buy setup has been confirmed on the 15-minute chart, so we move to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, this is what we have. So on the 1 hour chart, we have a low high, higher low, take out. Now we can use our Fibonacci as well, but we haven't seen pushback of price. Anyways, if we put our Fibonacci here to this recent high, actually we don't know, maybe this is going to be the reversal or the pushback of this recent high. So on the, let's take for instance, this level is going to be our pushback, then it means price still has more reason to come back to the 0.8, which is the premium level, or back to the 0.6. So patience is very, very important in trading. So which means I'm still waiting for price, if price can push back, but anyways, the 0.8 Fibonacci level constructed from the forward chart is active, but I still want to see if we can still see a pushback. If we can't see a pushback, then I will patiently wait for price to approach our point of interest, which acts at 3,428. Maybe it's going to act as supply for price, but I still have that mindset, no, price could still give us a pushback. If it doesn't, then we let it go. So that is what I see on gold. Congratulations to those who took the trade on 15-minute chart. You just have to be disciplined. Since I don't want to use 15-minute chart, the lowest time frame I would like to use is the 1 hour chart, and I'm not comfortable to buy it right there. I wanted to push back right there, but it doesn't. That is trading. So this is how I start my analysis from the weekly chart all the way to day 4 hour, 1 hour, and you can as well refine yours to 15-minute chart, right? Thank you, traders. If you'd like to see more videos of this kind, just subscribe, like, share, put a comment down, and you can use the link below to join our free trading signals community on Telegram.